We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Knights and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Cueto gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Ready now, Corey Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The next 1-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Joe.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Joe Morgan stands in as he looks at a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That is third. The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
So striding forward now, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Snyder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan Braun is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy is one of the greatest home run hitters to ever step into a batter's box. He's got over 600 home runs. I mean, come on, over 600. You better appreciate this guy while you get a chance to see him play. This guy is one of the all-time greats.
Into the box, Robin Yount. High in the air out to center field. And Andrew will roam over and put this one away for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Duke Snider.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes in here right at 260. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Albert Pujols comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled the ball. Count is 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Ray is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting it, the 3rd baseman, Charlie Culberson.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 37, Felix Hernandez.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the line can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Culberson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Number 57.
Digging in now, Joe Hudson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Hudson, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Now a flare out toward right center. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout.
Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. MJ Melendez will come on now and run at third base following the injury.
Now batting, left shortstop.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. To the plate now, Robin Yount. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
First baseman.
Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. MJ Melendez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Now in the box, Corey Ray back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Hit in the air out to left field. Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 25.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Hit the other way out toward right field. There it is for Reggie. And that will retire the side. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Hampson. He flew out in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Standing in, Adam Frazier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A little roller toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, MJ.
Digging in, MJ Melendez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Fred McGriff.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hopped up. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Johnny Bench will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Johnny Cueto. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Number 8, Ryan.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Heading out towards shallow right. Ray is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin.
Ready for another shot now. Robin Yount. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez looks in and delivers. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Into the box, Duke Snyder, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And Hernandez will go to first. Yount, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down and away, ball one. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Yount rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And they lead now by 4.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. One for the Phillies. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch coming, here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Dwight Smith Jr. is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Snyder's under it. 1 out.
Now batting. Right
digging in once again, Corey Ray. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Drilled to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Joe Morgan is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Raleigh Fingers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
To short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1 ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Phillies down in order, but they're in front 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here comes the first pitch. Johnny Bench is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Jackson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tony.
So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, MJ Melendez. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The pitcher, number 47.
Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
1-1 the count now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ball 1. Pops this one up. McGriff in foul ground, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Connor Rubin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready once again, Corey Ray. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Morgan. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Billy Wagner is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robin Yount. First delivery to him on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gwynn is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Duke.
Striding into the box, Duke Snider. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. In his career, Snyder is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but You got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So striding in, Reggie Jackson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0. Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Strike one to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My fly.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies tack. Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Drives it out to deep right center field. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Striding in, Fred McGriff. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Johnny Bench. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And there are 2 away now. In now, Tony Gwynn. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Liner toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up